Have you ever stopped to think that one simple habit could be the secret to a fulfilling life, even as the years go by? I'm here today to share a story that might sound familiar. If you're between 65 and 80, and you still hold on to that one activity that lights up your day, then you truly are a rare jewel. I'm from Golden Years Wisdom, and in this video, I'm going to share why keeping that habit alive can transform your life. Imagine waking up every morning, feeling connected, energized, and ready to embrace the day, simply because you never let go of what you love. In today's journey, I'll take you through my personal experience, the challenges I faced, and the little ritual that has kept my spirit young all these years. Stay with me as we dive into this conversation about living life fully and gracefully, no matter our age. Today, I want to reveal the secret behind that one timeless habit, something simple yet powerful enough to light up your life even on the cloudiest days. I won't give away everything right now because I want you to hear the full story, understand the ups and downs, and see how this habit isn't just about killing time, it's about enriching our souls. If you've ever felt that your daily routine could use a spark of passion or a little extra joy, you're in the right place. Let's explore how a single, consistent act can remind us that we are valuable, loved, and full of wisdom. For many years, I lived my life on autopilot. I followed routines, checked boxes, and did what everyone expected me to do, but somewhere along the way, I lost touch with what truly made me happy. I remember a time when my days were filled with noise and distractions, TV shows, social media, endless errands, but not much time for myself. As the years passed, I started feeling a growing emptiness, a loneliness that no amount of busyness could fill. Then one day, I recalled a habit from my younger days, a small personal ritual that brought me peace and joy. It was something I'd always enjoyed, spending a few quiet minutes every morning with a cup of tea and my favorite book, or simply sitting by the window, soaking in the beauty of the day. I realized that while the world around me had changed, the simple pleasures that once made my heart sing still held immense power. I began to wonder, why had I let go of that part of myself? It wasn't a grand, flashy routine. It was simply a moment of stillness and reflection. And that stillness, that connection to my inner self, reminded me of who I was, someone who valued moments of clarity, gratitude, and creativity. As I started to reintroduce this habit into my daily life, I noticed subtle changes. I felt more centered, more grounded, and surprisingly, more energetic. I learned that when you take the time to nurture your soul, it not only fills the void, but also brings a sense of purpose to every day. If you have a habit that you cherish, a moment that's uniquely yours, hold on to it. It might be the very thing that lights up your darkest days. And if you're not sure what that is yet, maybe it's time to explore what makes your heart smile. Let me share in detail the habit that transformed my life. Every morning, I set aside a quiet half hour for myself before the world stirred awake. I would brew a cup of my favorite herbal tea, find a comfortable spot by the window, and simply allow my thoughts to wander. Sometimes I'd read a passage from a cherished book. Other times I would just sit in silence, letting the soft morning light fill me with warmth. This was not just a routine, it became a sacred ritual that connected me to the essence of who I am. At first, I was skeptical. I had spent so many years filling my days with constant activity that taking this pause felt almost indulgent. But as days turned into weeks, I noticed a remarkable difference. My mind grew clearer, my heart lighter, and I began to see the beauty in everyday moments. I realized that by simply being present, I was able to tap into a well of creativity and resilience that I had forgotten existed. I started to see this habit as a form of self-respect, a way to honor my body and mind. In those quiet moments, I reconnected with my values, my hopes, and the dreams I had once dared to chase. It wasn't about achieving something monumental. It was about finding peace in the midst of chaos. And I know many of you too have experienced the power of a small, consistent ritual. Whether it's a walk in the park, a few minutes of meditation, or a cherished hobby, that one practice can be your anchor in times of uncertainty. I encourage you to think about what that ritual might be for you. What is the one thing that has the power to calm your mind and lift your spirit? If you already have it, celebrate it. If you haven't found it yet, perhaps it's time to experiment and see what resonates with your heart. It's not just about the moments of peace. The benefits extend far beyond that. I started noticing that my overall well-being improved dramatically. I became more patient, more empathetic, and even my relationships began to flourish. When you nurture your inner self, you radiate a kind of calm that makes the world around you seem a little kinder, a little more forgiving. I remember one day, after a particularly challenging morning, I walked into my favorite cafe. I was surprised when a kind stranger complimented me on my calm demeanor, saying, "There's something truly special about you today." That simple comment made me realize that the energy we cultivate within ourselves has a ripple effect. It touches everyone we encounter. Many of our fellow elders have shared similar stories with me. Joan, for example, has kept up with her love of painting since her 60s. Even when life got hard, she made time each day to create art, and it transformed her outlook on life. Then there's Samuel, who continues to write letters to his grandchildren every week, keeping his memories alive and his connections strong. These stories, these habits, remind us that age is not a barrier. It's a celebration of experience, wisdom, and passion. This habit is a testament to the power of consistency. Every day, you show up for yourself, you're sending a message. I matter, and my well-being matters. And that's something truly beautiful. It is a quiet rebellion against the notion that our best years are behind us. In fact, it is a declaration that our golden years are a time of richness, creativity, and deep connection. So if you're still holding on to that one habit that fills your heart with joy, whether it's reading, writing, gardening, or even dancing in your living room, know that you are a rare jewel. Your persistence in nurturing what you love is a beacon of hope for others. Of course, life isn't always smooth. There have been times when I doubted myself, when the weight of loneliness or the burden of change almost made me give up on my ritual. I've had days when I felt too tired, too overwhelmed, or simply lost in the noise of life. But even on those days, I learned to return to that quiet space, reminding myself of the strength that lies in consistency. There were moments when the world seemed to insist that I should stop, that maybe my time for personal reflection was behind me. But every time I chose to sit quietly with my thoughts, I was reminded that true strength isn't measured by how loudly you can shout, but by the quiet courage of showing up for yourself every day. I learned that it's okay to have moments of doubt. What matters is that we continue to move forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. I also discovered that sharing my struggles made me feel less alone. When I opened up to friends and family about the challenges I faced in maintaining my routine, I was met with understanding, empathy, and even inspiration. Many of them confessed that they had given up on their own habits, thinking it was too late or too difficult to rekindle old passions. But seeing the positive impact on my life encouraged them to try again, to find that little spark that had been lost in the rush of everyday demands. If you're struggling to keep your cherished habit alive, know that it's never too late to start again. Even the smallest moment of self-care can ignite a chain reaction of positivity. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself of the joy that comes from simply being true to who you are, and know that every effort counts. Your journey, with all its ups and downs, is uniquely beautiful. It is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. As I look back on my journey, I feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Every morning spent nurturing my inner self has been a step toward living a richer, more authentic life. I have learned that our habits, no matter how small, shape not only our days, but also the legacy we leave behind. If you're between 65 and 80, and you still do that one thing that makes your heart sing, you are a rare jewel. Your perseverance, your dedication, and your passion light up the lives of those around you. I invite you now to join our community here at Golden Years Wisdom. Share with us the habits that make your life meaningful. Tell us about that one ritual that keeps you going, that brings you joy, and that reminds you of your inner strength. Your story can inspire others who may be looking for a reason to reconnect with their passions. Let's build a supportive network where every elder feels valued and every personal victory is celebrated. If this message resonated with you, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment sharing your story. Your voice matters, and your experience could be the spark that encourages someone else to find their way back to what they love. Together, we can show the world that the golden years are a time for growth, creativity, and deep connection. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope that my story and the stories of our community have given you something to think about. If you have a cherished habit that continues to fill your life with joy, please share it in the comments below. Let's celebrate those moments and support each other on this journey of healthy, joyful aging. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to shine and to nurture the things that truly matter. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Golden Years Wisdom, and share it with anyone who might need a little extra inspiration today. Your journey is unique, and together we can create a legacy of love, passion, and resilience. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep shining bright, rare jewel.